It looks like Flint residents are supporting a public safety millage with the jobs of 18 police officers on the line. Hand of God Ministries is putting boots to the ground, making sure that everybody impacted by the explosion that happened here on Hogarth Street have the basics just to get by. Breaking this morning, officials say the parents of Ethan Crumbly, the 15-year-old suspect in the Oxford High School shooting, were found and arrested earlier this morning in Detroit. Well, you've heard of kids getting a full ride to college for playing football, hoops, or even golf, but it turns out your kid playing video games all day could turn into a free college degree. It's another big step back to normal and putting the pandemic behind us. And what it means for you is 3 big changes: masks, capacity, and gathering. The legal department is working hard to get this thing resolved. Now, this is all because of a change in the city charter that was updated and revised in 2018. So while the city continues working on this, I took my questions to one of the people that was responsible for making the change in the first place. Friends and family of the 24-year-old Chris Smith from Flint were in absolute shock when they found out he was involved in this accident. Council members I spoke to today feel passionately both for and against offering a contract extension to Republic Services. Those for it say they're not going to put the community in jeopardy and not have their trash be picked up. But those against it say that's basically what's already happening with Republic's poor service lately, and they don't want to throw any more money at them. And in continuing coverage, a shortage of bus drivers has school districts everywhere scrambling. But Byron Schools picked up a new driver this year right out of their front office. ABC 12's Rachel Eiler has the story. Earlier today, former Governor Rick Snyder was arraigned on 2 counts of willful neglect of duty. Now, this is a misdemeanor charge, so if he's convicted, Snyder could be facing up to 1 year in county jail or up to $1,000 fine. As the crowd exited Kellogg Arena, they were still in high spirits, chanting 4 more years, so seemed to be completely unfazed, and part of that is because, as we heard, this will go on to the Senate, which is led majority by Republicans. We'll find out how that goes after the new year. Picketers just finding out now that the contract is ratified and the strike is over. I'm here live outside the Flint City Clerk's office where Inez Brown told me the good news. You know, usually there has to be a hiccup or two with new technology, but today that was not the case.
He called his friends the day before, wished them Merry Christmas, let him know that he's going to be with his family, and he was really excited. And this isn't my son.
The parents of 25-year-old Kevin Bacon say they called his roommate, Michelle Myers, to check if he was still asleep or maybe in the shower when no one heard from him on Christmas Day.
I have the Nest doorbell, and it notifies when people leave and enter the house, and I never got a notification that he returned back.
She last saw him around 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas Eve. She says he was going to meet someone he met on a dating app, which is something he's done before, but he's always communicated with her, and even if it was late at night, he always returned.
I'm really scared for him. I keep thinking in my head, like what could be happening to him. I am here, and he might be being tortured somewhere. I don't know.
His parents found his car in a Family Dollar parking lot on Thursday.
Since I have that doorbell, I saw the clothes he was wearing. It's the same outfit that they found in his car. He left with his wallet and his keys and his phone, and all of that was in there except for the key fob and the car key.
Myers organized a search party of about 25 people who searched grocery stores, parks, and fields, but still no luck. Police used a K-9, drone, and even a helicopter in the search for Kevin, but so far they say there are no leads.
I still just want my son found, and I want him to know that we are doing everything that we can to bring you home, and we love you.
I lost my clothes, my shoes, everything, food, personal items, everything basically, furniture, bedroom set, everything.
Tiana Hare lives right next door to where it all happened. A house explosion on Monday night fell all across Genesee County. She left just minutes before the explosion shattered homes down her entire street, leaving her with nothing. But one of many faith-based organizations wants Hare and others to know they're not forgotten.
We are a community together, and that in spite of what they have experienced, they still have a future, and we want to help be a roadmap. We want to help them on their next journey, and we also want them to know that they're not alone.
Dr. Tanya Bailey is one of the pastors at Hand of God Ministries, where they put what they preach into practice, delivering care packages with blankets, coats, and shoes, plus prepared lunches with cooked pasta, vegetables, dessert, and water 4 blocks down and right to the front steps of Hogarth Avenue.
I'm glad they're trying to help us out. I'm so glad, and I thank God for them. I really thank God for them. I hope they really do us a big help, and anybody else, all the donations we really need.